Alright, hello. Okay, so... Alright, we're getting into the stream. Yes, sir. Okay. What do I gotta close? Let me close this. Let me close this. We're working on a new project here, actually. I moved this over here. Let me get my node command prompt here. I don't know what that says, and I don't know what your name is, but hello, welcome to the stream. We're working on a piece of code here. Let me see if, what is this here? I don't think I need this open, but let me just double check. This growth on YouTube is amazing. Thank you all for the support. We just hit 7,000 subscribers. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me move myself up here. Let me just put it in the corner so it's easier. I'm at my dorm, so that's what's up. I'm gonna stream for a few hours actually, now that I'm at my house. Let me, hold on. I can actually close this. So what we're doing here is where, you know what I'm saying, man? I'm trying to do some stuff here, and let me actually show. I wish I could capture the window, but let me see actually. Oh yeah, I can't forget to have this open, so hold on. Know what I'm saying, man? Alright, hold on. So my screen is here, or my main screen is here, but my camera is here. But my chat is over here. But I want to change some of this stuff here that I have set up. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna start looking for a new desk. Either a new desk or a Thunderbolt 3. Because the Thunderbolt 3 looks like it would be nice, but I'm not exactly sure on it. So, what I'm gonna have to see. Hold on. Got notifications everywhere. Hello, Rafbot. What's up? How you doing? I'm just getting a few things set up here. Yes, sir. That is set up. Is that set up? It's not for some reason. Hello. There. Got that set up there. I'm also, hold on. I want to try and do screen media. Was it window capture? Or is it display capture? I think it's display capture. Alright, this works actually. So, where is this? All the way here. So this actually works good for what I'm trying to do. Alright, so get this, right? So I need to open up another file explorer. So what we're doing here is we're trying to go to do what this is. Hold on. And I didn't realize this until earlier, I think yesterday when I looked at it. I didn't realize it because I don't know why I want to just be in this thing, but I didn't realize this until here. So these are the songs, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to create like a downloader so you can, but like look at this. So album artist, contributing artist, it's the same, and then album, year, track number, genre, um, length. So I don't know if they have image in here. M4A size. But we're trying to create, hello, Crick. I don't know how to say your whole name. But we're trying to create a program where you can I'm downloading the songs from YouTube onto my laptop. And so this is from iTunes. Going to bed now. Have a nice night. So this is from iTunes, and so this is what the files look like. But so I'm trying to create it so it does the same thing with the Node.js. So what's up, Ojas? So anyway, we're trying to edit ID3 tag. Pretty much, yeah. Wow, you caught on pretty quickly. You must have done this before. Because that's what this is here, the metadata. So I have all this set here. Right now this is just for one song. After it works with one song, I'm gonna do it with like the 1,000 songs, and I'm gonna put it on either my external hard drive or my secondary, which my secondary has a terabyte, so hopefully, or 900 gigabytes, so hopefully it holds that many. But I got an external hard drive, but that one's 500 gigabytes. But there's something else so let me show this real quick. So here's this. Let me show this. Alright, so let's run this. What happened here? Else? What line is this? 108. What is this for? Okay, hold on. This might, because I'm trying to make it so like after it downloads it, it deletes the file. Participate in your last team. I think you should join these two, but YouTube might take it down. Join these two. YouTube might take the stream down. I mean, that's fine. I mean, if they take, I don't know how they'll do it, because I know I remember you from the last stream. Join these two, but this is for, this isn't from a music site. Yeah, it is illegal, but this isn't for my music site. This is just for my personal use, so, I mean, there is that, and I just felt like streaming it because, you know, I didn't, I'm gonna stream my music site after I finish this, but this is something that I kind of wanted to get done, and I know it's no. I don't know. There's a stream delay, so I don't know what you're reacting to right there. But yeah, I know it's illegal. I don't know, because I don't know how this is exactly downloading from YouTube. If it's through, because I don't need an API key for this. And so I'm using the Node module API for the YouTube downloader. So there's that, but it's not using an API key like normal YouTube API works. So I'm not sure if, of course, I think the IP might be seen, but I'm not exactly sure if they'll be able to care, because I've been running this normally. Like, I'd be running it and it'll send me the video, so I'm not sure if, like, if it does become a, I mean, I do have a VPN, so I could use a VPN if it does come to being IP banned, But so that's fine. It's annoying when you download songs and the title, year, and other are messed up. Well, okay, so this isn't. So let me show this. Hold on. This is pulling from the data that I do collect from my music site. So like this. So the song name, the year, the album, the features, if any. The URL is how I'm getting it, etc. So that's how I'm doing this right here, which it's right here. So that's how I'm doing that. But I'm trying to match it up to what iTunes is, because on iTunes, I thought I had it open. On iTunes, it's like this. Which look like if you okay, so iTunes, I don't understand. iTunes basically, you get the M4A file, technically, for not really for free, but like you get the file, and technically you could distribute that on your own, and that's the thing I don't understand. What like, because on iTunes, let me show. On iTunes, you download these. And then you get these files here in your iTunes folder. So I don't understand, like, you could just copy these, and then I guess on iTunes you could literally refund it. Like, you can't, it has to be within, like, I think a day you can refund it. None of all this has been bought, but I don't know. But look, I'm trying to, it might be blurry. Let me see if I could just zoom in real quick. Like, look at this. I'm trying to... Is there a way to reset this thing? No. So I'm trying to copy this in terms of the video being downloaded in the here. But in the code, I'm having some... It's I mean, I paid for it when I was younger. I don't mind paying for music because, I mean, it does support the artists, and there are other ways of supporting the artists, such as Spotify, streaming it. Yeah, I mean, that's how I found out about the Eminem album, Revival. I saw the leak for that, and I downloaded it because and then I eventually bought it because iTunes was being weird. iTunes in itself is a weird system because it always logs you out for some reason, but albums do get leaked within seconds, especially if they're doing through like a different website like DistroKid or those other sites that people use to like mass release their songs at a specific time. Talking about the music site might come with the download feature and you somehow add this. I'll never add a download feature because then my music site would get taken down, or like you said, YouTube might take it down. Yeah, I bought nothing after that. I mean, yeah, I think the way to get music nowadays is a lot easier for free, but I think like a better way would just be getting Spotify, and where you could just stream it. Because now that streaming numbers count for sort of like streaming counts weird for like sales or something. Like I don't know exactly how it all intertwines with the sales and the RIAA, but it does do something. I'm not exactly sure what though. All right, I'm trying to see what this error is though. Else 108. If else, oh, I think it's this. But yeah, I haven't bought an album in a while because albums. There are some albums. I mean, there are some albums that are worth buying that are cheap. So like it all depends on like the prices, because there are some prices for albums that are good. Like if it's you'll see like a 20 song album or 22 song album that's for like $12. That's a good purchase considering each song on iTunes is $1.29. When it comes to, are you on HackerRank? No, I'm not on HackerRank, but I've done HackerRank things. All right, so look at this. So we get the song here. Like I've done HackerRank stuff for applications, job applications and stuff. I get like HackerRank does a lot of algorithm stuff. All right, so let's see. It's pending. It's doing something. All right, did all this. So here's the file, but hold on, it's not done yet. Oh my god, this thing is so annoying. It's not done yet, and that's the issue. Is like it's so slow, and it's because it has to finish downloading this, and then it's changing the values, which takes it forever. All right, here, look. So you see that you do competitive coding? No, I don't do competitive coding because a lot of my coding skills aren't really like. I would say like my coding like is kind of like all over the place, so I wouldn't really do competitive because it's not. I don't feel like it's good enough. All right, so we see this, but where's the iTunes one? Here it is. Here's the iTunes one. So we need to match. We pretty much have everything, but we need to. I want to change the album artist here. And I think, oh wait, no, don't close that. I think to do that, I just need to add an underscore, but I'm not exactly sure. I think I gotta do like this, because this is just, look, it's just for artist here. What's your main coding language? I mean, I don't really have a main one. I guess I would say like web based. You must be good in maths though. Yeah, I mean I'm good in maths to an extent. There's always like stuff that in math that is useful, but I never really use when it comes to programming. So that's like that's the one part I've kind of not really bothered with math for lately, because it's like you only use it to an extent, and then certain things really don't really follow into the category. I mean, when it comes to math, I would say Calculus 1 and Calculus 2 is mainly, in terms of programming, it's mainly algorithm based. So like when I learned about limits and upper bound and lower bound, that is more about like in terms of programming, you would basically use that with for loops. Basically loops in general. Trig is mainly for I would say like in terms of programming, when you do like import math for like Java, Python, C, it would mainly be doing the graphing stuff. Like when you import math, you can use sine, cosine, cotangent, all those functions. So then you could do all that. But it's more of visual type math when it comes to programming. Not really number output. It's more visually. So that's the difference when it comes to trig. And programming it's more visual than output. So I think I gotta. I already deleted the file. Let me see what the. It's called album artist. I think I gotta do this. Maybe it's an underscore. But right now, this is using Node.js. I've used Node.js before. I'm not that good at it. But you know, it's there. It's Node.js. When I was looking into it, damn, it's already here. That took so much longer before. I don't know why. But Node.js, it's there. I was looking into a lot of the documentation. What do you have in college? GPA, I got a 3.8. And I'm doing computer science. Album art. Okay, so it is album artist, but I got the wrong thing. I gotta do this. And I think we'll be good with the programming here. I know there wasn't much here because I did most of this the other day. Like I spent like 5 hours working on this code, or maybe more, because I wanted to get this done because I wanted to put these songs on my phone. But yeah. The one thing that I won't have with this is the numbers for the songs. So like the album number. So I won't have that. But I don't think maybe I'll do that later in this year, because that's something I kind of have to go through. Hello, Hux Table Gaming. What's up? But after this, I'll work on the music site because I kind of want to. There are things that I kind of want to just wrap up and finish with it, and I want to try and get that done today, at least today. Okay, look at this. So look, what is that emote? It's a cat in a box. That's cute. So look, so we have this, and I wish I could make this box bigger, but so. It's the same, technically. So here's the same. We don't have the number because I don't have that in my database. I'm not gonna play it because it might be copywritten. But I think this code is ready to go for my site, or for but I'm not gonna play it now, or I'm not gonna run it now. This took me a while to figure out. Like I had to figure out this metadata stuff. I have like all these pages here, trying to like understand this, the PHP part, and you can't really run PHP, so that's kind of like a thing, issue. Like I was trying to figure this out, but this wasn't working. And then I looked up, oh, you could just run SQL and Node.js. So I was like, all right. So I just ran basically this, and it worked. I have this other window open here. Let me. The metadata was the biggest thing that I was trying to figure out. Like, I did not know how to do the metadata stuff. And, FFmpeg, that basically, runs the commands. So that worked. But then, I had issues with it. This was the one that helped here. Someone linked this. I don't know. I must have closed the actual page. But they linked this paste bin of how they edited the metadata. So, there's this. And it worked pretty well because it helped me understand how this metadata stuff worked here when they did the add command. And then, so that's basically that. Because I combined it, like, it's right here. So I combined it with this, where it downloads the YouTube video, into I downloaded it into an MP3, and then it stays an MP3. I could change it to back to an M4A, But MP3, I mean, I don't think it really matters in terms of what file, MP3 or M4A. I think they're kind of the same from what I've experienced. I know some MP3 uh, attributes you can't change. I tried. I don't know. This didn't really help me. I don't know what this page was. The remove file, which is basically just like this is sort of like Unix, where you unlink the file. I mean, I think you do the same thing in PHP. You unlink the file, or this says you unsync it, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, so I was having issues with like if the name of the song or album had a space in it, and you had to wrap it in single quotes and then use double quotes for the inside. So yeah, I did all that. So this basically works. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. I could delete, I guess, test. Let me delete these. So I don't need these now. Oh wait, what? I don't know why it's doing that. Come on, man. But we're gonna work on the music site. I know. I mean, that was 30 minutes, I guess, of that. But yeah. I don't know why this is not responding. It's never done this before. So, if there's any questions in the chat, let me know. Thank you again for the 7,000 subscribers. It's been insane past 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm gonna continue the polls on the site, or not the site, the channel. I'm gonna continue the polls. In terms of content, I'm gonna try and do some videos and schedule them, but I don't think there might be a video. There actually might be a video tomorrow. What is going on with this? Hello? I don't know why Sublime Text is not working. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so I'm gonna move the code here on my main screen and then change all this to my music site. But let me mute. It's muted. Let me get the list of things we need to do for the music site here. This we're not doing. We're doing it later in the year. This we need to do. Help pop up that quick way to add the playlist. Yeah, we can do this, and then a better way to edit current playlist, we can maybe do that. So let's just refresh real quick, and this has to be fixed, but I want to change this button out, and I also want to do something else with this. But first, let's go to the phone real quick. Let me refresh this, let it go to the phone while I check my own phone for emails. Alright, did this, hello? Oh, hold on. So, since it's not connected, we're gonna change it so none of this shows, but it's going to explain what it is. So let me change my code. So, hold on, it's this one. So this, which file is this? Remote control. Alright, so I'm gonna do I'm working on my music site, changing it up a bit. So instead of this, we're gonna do I don't know why my brain is just like so confused right now. I think we need to change this. And then move it down here. Like this. So if I refresh this, it should, alright, so there. So we're gonna do that, but we're also gonna do this. So we're gonna say test. Why is it all the way? Why is it all the way up there? Where the heck am I? What? I don't know why it's all the way up there. That doesn't make sense. But if I move it up here, that doesn't make sense. I want it to be down below, but I guess I'm gonna have to do like a class for it. Alrighty, hold on. So let's try this. No. Alright, I guess we're just gonna open up the dev tools and edit it. It's this one. Why is it all the way over here though? It doesn't matter really. I guess I'll just do. Is it the center? It might be the center that's doing that. But let me try this in the code. So position is absolute, top is 18%. So I mean that's fine. So to get your code, how'd that look? Alright, that looks good, but I'm gonna add a padding to it. And that looks better. So go onto the website. Hold on. connect to alright, so there's that. Alright. And then there's another thing that we need to change. So that's basically all we need there. But there's another thing we need to change, and I think, because I don't think I ever changed it. So let me get this so they know what to do. There's that. So we're gonna do here. I think it's this one right here. Commands received. So look, it's got like 247 lines, or 247 codes. So I think what I really need to do is basically change this so it only updates your own. So let me show the code real quick. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. So on the code, we need to change it so when you send a command, send commands, it updates it. So because we get the phone code, we basically need to instead of insert, we need to update. So let's just create that. Hold on. Need to update phone. Alright, so we do it like that. I always forget sometimes what it is. So update commands received set. And then I guess we could do this, but we're gonna need to do where phone code equals phone code. So we're gonna basically do this, and then instead of the command, so when we do the command performed, we need to we don't really even need command performed actually, because command performed really does nothing for us. Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna drop this command performed, but we're gonna need to do something else here. We're gonna need to do another thing here. So we're gonna have to do SQL equals select all from commands received where phone code equals phone code is greater than 0. Wait, we gotta do it like this. If it's greater than 0 else, we're gonna do this. We'll put this here, and then we're gonna do this. So insert into. So I'm gonna do it like this, insert into, and then it's gonna be like this. But let me just delete all this actually. So if I'm deleting all of these here. Let's just show all. So when I send a command, it should just update it rather than creating a new one. So hopefully this works. Alright, so get this. So we're gonna need to go on the site, so hold on. Alright, I mean, okay. So we're gonna do phone, we get a code here. We enter the code, connect. Alright, I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to change that actually. We get a code, so if we hit start with, let me make sure it's muted. We hit start with settings. Alright, we don't have settings, okay. I don't know why. I don't know why it's clearing the settings each time sometimes, so there's that. And then if I hit, hold on. That must mean on our phone, we should have, alright, we do have the settings there. But when I hit, skip song, oh wait, no, I gotta do this. Alright, so if I hit skip song, it should skip the song. But it, did it? Did it skip the song? Or is it giving an error? Sent commands. It's not inserting, that's why. Let me see here. We gotta do this. If result num rolls. Thought that's how you do it, is it not? If result num rolls is greater than 0, yeah, that's how you do it in the code. So in the, on the site though, it's not sending for some reason. I don't understand. Oh, this. That's why. Okay. Should skip. Look, there it is. I think it has to do with, hold on. There, so that should work now. So if I hit skip, okay, it works. This should, so if I hit skip, it'll skip the song, but this should be updated. It is updated, okay. So like, well really, skip is like all we needed. So that's updated there. So that's good. So that's fixed. These outlines, let's get rid of those. Alright, let's refresh this. That's good. Alright, another thing we gotta do is when we hit connect, we actually gotta just refresh the page. So instead of it just saying, oh, connected, we'll just refresh the page. Right? Or can we just, hold on. Could just do this. Right here, actually. And just say, style, display, none. Alright, so there's that. So when we do this, are we back? Are we back? Because I don't know. What is... That's the code. Alright. What the heck is this screen? Alright. I think that's this one. Yeah. Alright, so we're back. And I don't know why I did that, but look, so it says not connected. So we're gonna change that here. So this on refresh, hello? What's it doing? Is it because of this? Alright, but why is it showing all this? It's not supposed to show all this if it's not connected. I think I know why though. I believe it's gonna be like this. We're gonna do this also, but we're gonna do something else here. Hold on a second. Let's do, hold on. So let's do this, but I wanna do this here. Else if greater than 0. But I also want to do this and is set. So if I refresh, undefined variable phone code. Why? What does this say? Line 13. Oh, it's this. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna do this, and then but it shouldn't. But if it's that cookie phone code shouldn't be, so it's not connected. Wait, does that mean we don't have music settings anymore? Alright, no, we do. But, it says no. So, but that should mean on here, because it shouldn't be phone code MLZX. So if it's else if, oh wait, if it's that phone code, oh, I gotta change this though. Okay, so this is in the wrong spot then. Because this needs, hold on, let me backtrack this real quick. So this goes here. Dial equals display none. This if statement changes to up here. So it goes here instead. But in reality, so if I refresh this, it does that, but in reality this then needs to be, this up here actually needs to be moved. So I believe it's this that I need to move. And where I think I need to move it up here. So like this. So let me get this straight here. So I take this code, I go here. If I go here, enter it in, hit connect. If I hit refresh, it should have shown everything else. But that's not the case for some reason. If it's that phone code, which it is, I don't think I need this statement here. So look, so if I hit connect, it should be connected. It should be. What's it doing? Cannot read property of ID? Of ID? What ID? I don't know what ID it's talking about. Oh, what? I don't know what ID it's talking about here. Because if it runs, if result else do this. So I don't get it. What's the difference? Cannot read property of ID. I don't know. Cannot read property of ID. What ID is it looking for? I don't get it. Span class dot connection dot. But this doesn't make sense here. Because look, if I refresh, alright, if I hit this, will it connect? Can I read property of ID? I don't know what that means. 1:30. Oh my gosh. Trying to understand this. If, alright, so if this, if it, alright, hold on. I think I need to actually go backwards here. So, phone code. If I hit this and refresh this, we get this. If I hit start, I don't know, why does the settings not save? Like, is it, it's cause it's pulling from this, right? Not connected. So there's this, in which I believe, alright, we have another one here. So if I hit this, hit connect, refresh, check connected, hold on. Swear to God, those settings keep getting disabled. I'ma be pissed. Okay, so this works. If I hit skip, does it skip the song? Skips the song. Okay, okay. Now if I do this, regenerate code, refresh this, it does this, in which I believe we gotta do the you know what? It doesn't matter, because if you've already done it before, you should know you should know your thing. Like, you should know what to do. But I don't. I want to do this, and then if this. So like this. Unexpected end of output. That's crazy. Because I don't remember asking. If result is set. If it is set, and then we get but wait, if it's set, we should just add this over in here. And then we just say we just take just leave this as it is, but this needs to not be here. Hello Kale, what's up? Working on my music site today. So we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do this here, and else if this here. Nice, thank you. And this. I think this is what we want here. So, alright, so we get our code. We connect our code here. Connect. Let's refresh. Maybe we gotta do this. Less than 0. But hold on, we need this also. Maybe do this. So like that. So if I hit connected, oh my gosh, I think it's because it's, yep, no settings again. So there's that, and then here, so hold on. This has that, what is this called? Is this the song? Yeah, coming over. So if we hit skip song, it should skip the song. Alright, it skips the song, so that's good. If I refresh this, hit connected, everything should be the same thing. And it is. Good. Song settings, it stays the same. If I refresh this site, it should stay the same. Alright, it stays the same, so good. So we fixed that. What else do we need to fix? with this. We're gonna do the change artist list, and that is the needs to pick artist list and all. So we're gonna do that here. I don't think I created the artist list page, but I don't think I created a thing for it. So hold on. So let me show the code. So I created an artist list page, but we're gonna change it up a bit. So hold on. We're gonna change this. We don't need this. We really don't need any of this. We don't need this, and then we're gonna change this. So instead of phone settings, it's gonna be artist page. There's artist page. And then we're basically just gonna copy what the settings were here. So phone settings, close settings, phone, whatever. So settings, phone. So is it artist, close artist page, right? And then this, we're just gonna do the same thing here. So phone settings, we'll just call it artist page. And then in our JavaScript, we need to create an open settings and close settings here. So we're gonna do, instead of phone settings, it's gonna be artist list. Load settings, I don't know where we have that in our code here. So load artist, so we're gonna do it here. Loads of phone settings, remove. So we're gonna do this. So open settings, close settings. So we need to, hold on. Close artist page, that's gonna be here. And then our open artist page, where is it? Oh yeah, we need to do the reload thing instead of the, so when we hit connect, we need to reload the page. So connect phone, instead of this, if data equals yes, I'm just gonna say document reload. So that way it's just easier for it. I think it's location dot reload, yeah. Location dot reload. So that way it's easier. And then we need to do some, where is it? The open the change here. So open artist. So that on our site should give us this. Yeah. I believe the height was auto, but we can change it. The height is auto, so let's change it as I think we do percent. So we're gonna do this. So it's at 83%. Alright. Got an email. What is this from? Who is this from? Nothing. Alright, so let's continue. So we're gonna do a list of artists, but I think we're gonna do the artists by we're gonna do the artists by the database, not by the list, because the JSON list is cool and all, but I was thinking we don't really need the JSON list, so we could technically remove that. But yeah. Where it says connected, hold on, let me add a click here to it. That's not here. So there. Let me add a space. There. So that's that. Because so on our page here, we need to add the list of the artists. And how we're gonna do that is first we need to have like guess we're gonna do a loop here. So we're gonna do like SQL equals hold on, we need to add the SQL thing here. So we're gonna select all from our database. So it's gonna be of artists. Select all from artists. Oh, literally, we're gonna do this. Hold on, we're gonna do a limit. So we're gonna do. So the way we're gonna do this is sort of like how we did one of these other ones here. So let me see how we did this. How did we do this? We did it in here. So it's gonna be like this. Select limit, order by ascending. So select all from artists. Order by artist. Ascending, limit 0 to 14 for now. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Let me get the actual list of artists real quick so I can import them. So that way it'll just be easier to do. Because if I get the list of artists, it'll be a lot easier to just import them all. I also, let me check something else too. Hold on. Let me make sure the January data is being collected. Yes, sir. January data is all being collected as shown. Alright, so we need artists. We need to export. Do I have... hold on. Artists, we need to add a thing to it. Streamable. Let's improve. Is this the correct way? So let me... So, and then after we do all this, these changes, we're gonna go hardcore on doing a lot of the stuff here. So hold on, I need to export this. Because I need to export it and then import it. So export this and it downloads. We need to import this, so we do here. What do we need to do? We need to do this. And then we need to go to SQL here. Import it all. Duplicate entry for 1, that's alright. We could just delete it. So, go back to the SQL part. Paste it in. Alright, so now that we have that, we close this we can do here. Now we can do this, so we just need to do, I we can do a search here. We're gonna do a search at the top here. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Where's the load data? Because the load data is gonna have the search bar at the top. So it's gonna be like this. I think we're gonna do it like this. Instead of search 2, we're gonna do search. We could just do search 4. No, let's just do search 1 because I don't think we have one for that. This is the wrong one. So we're gonna basically do this. So limit to 14. We're gonna do this up to here. But we're gonna do we're gonna list it all below. But we're also gonna add check boxes. My stream still up? What's going on here? What's up with my stream? Let me check my phone. Know what I'm saying? My phone just be, you know, all over the place now. Everything just be all over the place, technically. But know what I'm saying, man? Know what I'm saying? Alright. So get this. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do a loop. But we did a while loop, right? So yeah, we're gonna just do a while loop here. And then we'll just do this. And then we're gonna do this. So we're gonna echo. So we're gonna echo the artist's name. So hold on. Artist name equals row. Hold on. And then we want to put this in a span. So we want to do echo or a div. Hold on. Artist list. Then at the end of this, we want to close it. So we want to do this. So we want to add a horizontal line to it. And then we want to do a span. We're going to do like this. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to do an input. We're going to do close the span here. And we're going to do input type equals checkbox. And then we're going to do a class here. Class equals artist. We're going to do ID equals this. We're going to... Can we add a space to it? I don't know. Hold on. So we're going to do artist name. And I believe we could do the same thing here. So on the code side of things, it says fetch order by artist. Is that not the orders by artist name? So it's gonna look like this, but I want to make the font size bigger. So artist list, let's just add the code for that real quick. So at the bottom, we could do this. Font size 20 pixels. I don't think 20 pixels is enough. Nah. Let's change it to 72 pixels and let's see. You know, that's better. That's a lot better. And then we're gonna change the we close that. We're gonna change the search box because we don't have the thing. So let me get that. Let me just add that into the code real quick. It'd be like that, but we want to do overflow scroll. So overflow y scroll. Is it y or x? I don't know. Hello? So why is it doing? Alright, hold on. Why does it do that? Is it something to do with the loop? I think it has to do with something with the loop here. The div class, is it because it's a div? Like, how come I can't? Oh, okay, so because there's a space. Oh, okay, I think I gotta do it like this. Hold on. So does that include all of them now? Alright, that includes all of it. So the ID we have. This is the issue though. There should be. Is it because of this thing here? Whoa. Alright, it is like that. So we gotta add it to the artist page. Alright. So it is like that. But we're gonna do something else here at the top real quick. We're gonna add a HR here. Add I think a BR up here actually would look better. That looks better, and then I want to change the height and the stuff for this. This should be bigger. So let me change it to 100 pixels, and then the width auto. Nah, what's this? The left. What? Why did that? Alright, hold on. I don't know why it changed like that. So we're gonna do the height, 100 pixels. Left, we're just gonna, you know, probably just take left out. 100 pixels. We do percent? I feel more comfortable doing percents. So like this, and then like that, and then we do have that, so we're gonna do this. Hold on. So let's refresh it. So like this, and then we're going to, hold on. Because of, hold on, let's, so we have the input checkbox. Let's, I wanna add a class to this, so artist. I wanna see how this looks real quick. I don't think a class will work on it. Oh wait, if I put important on it. Hello, Bar. What's up? How you doing? I'm working on my music site. Like this is my music site, and so I'm working on the phone feature for it. Oh, that is way too big. Hold on. That's better. And then when they scroll to the bottom, it's gonna do more. So with the phone, we need to do load. Hold on. Is it load data or? Load data does this. So I think we need. So with the phone here, the artist list, this needs to be in its own thing here. So phone. Load artist HP. So right now I'm working with the code here. So we need to do basically like this for bear. So you can call me bear. That's cool. German word for bear. All right, bear. Bear. Interesting. So I think with this in mind, we have to basically just take this and then we put it here, and then I don't think I do think we need this still here. So I think instead of this, we'll just put it here. So artist list. So when we load it, we do this here. So on we do this. Is it open artist? We don't even need to do this, but I think we could do this here. So we could do this dot load, and then we do load artist, right? Artist list class. So we're loading artist here. So I think the way this works now, when we refresh, should have loaded them. Let me see. We didn't get any errors in the code. Open artists. Let me try something else. It does artist list, and then I think, hold on, I think maybe we need to wait a second, make it wait a second to do it. Let me try this. So if we do this, okay, so there's that. So let me change that to 1/5 of a second. So that's good. So it loads that, so that way it's not always loading the data. So that means now we can load more. So when we do this and one of these codes, where is it? Data. So it'll be like search data. So we need to do, so let me just create a new folder actually. So let's do get inside of here, and then we need to do a folder for load, and then data, or yeah. So let me change my file system real quick for it. So for phone, get is gonna go in here. Load is gonna go in here. Sent, that can stay there. Fun, check can stay there. Artist list can stay there. And then data, we're just gonna create a new file for it. So in our code, we're gonna create a new file for here. We're gonna say fetch more artist .php. We do need to change some of the scripts for this. So load artist is gonna be in here, so it's gonna be load. So let me just refresh and make sure this works again. Oh yeah, this has to be like that. This also has to have this. So let me try this now again. Alright, that still works. So I need to change for get song. I think it's in here. Nope. Where is it? That's phone settings. Is it here? So we gotta do here. So it's gonna be /get. And then fetch more artists. So we're gonna basically do the same thing here, except when we scroll down, it's just gonna load this in. So we're gonna basically need this, or we're basically gonna need this, but here. Then instead of that, we're gonna need to do this over here for the limits. So like this. And then it's when we scroll on here. So I guess we have to add the script on this page. Let me look at which one is it? Which one is it? Is it this? No, I think it is this. So we're gonna look for load data. Hold on, where is it? I'm not exactly sure now on where it is. Because we did this before. Is it here? Down here? Search data. We're gonna basically need this for... So that's on load data. And do we... View more data. So this is how we did it here. Okay. Hello, Alama. What are you coding? I'm coding a music site. I'm working on the remote control for it right now, which is this. This is the remote control for the site. So I'm working on that right now. The site, I have a few things left over that I need to do. The remote needs the artist pick list, which is this, where you can select the artist. Hello, Gaming Top Track 101. And then I need to do the help, which down here explains what all this is. This on favorited songs, you can add it to a playlist. So that'll be something that I need to do, which shouldn't be that hard, really. And then a better way to edit the current playlist. Depending on how much we get done today, maybe I'll work on this stuff down here. Right now, we're almost done with this. And I say almost done, I think I got another 2 hours left of work to do for it. So we're just gonna see how it goes. Because don't know how quick I can get some of this stuff done. Fetch more artists, view more data. 0 to 14, that's good. The data table. How did I do? This was all with tables though. So what is the? Is it with this? Maybe I could do it with this. Where need to append with this. That's a class. Hold on. And then we do it like that, and then we have to do the search here. So with the search, we can simply. But I also want to do like the selected at the top of the. So like when you select one, I want them all to be up here. So I think I'm gonna have a drop down here that says like selected, and you can tap it and it'll show which ones are selected. But let me just do the search ones real quick. So we're gonna need to create a new file called search artist.php. Let's see how we did it here. What should the website do exactly? The website just, it's sort of like hey, wishing you luck with the site, dude. Thanks, Pranav A. So the site is basically like Spotify or, you know, Pandora or YouTube. I mean, it's sourced from YouTube, but it's to help you find new artists, new songs, create playlists, find new, like, it's mainly just to help you discover new artists. So what I'm working on now is like a whole redesign that I've been working on for the past month. I'm redesigning it. It works. The site's up right now, but I'm redesigning the whole thing, and I'm adding a lot of new features. So that's the main thing, is that there's a lot more to it than what there is. So wait, we're gonna need this stuff. So hold on. Oh, we don't need this. Select order by artist name. Oh, hold on. There's a, like, I've explained, it's annoying because, like, I've explained my site like numerous times, and new people always come by and ask what's going on, what's the site about. So that's when I add the help, it's going to explain it all, like what the site is, what you can do, what is the URL, musicrandomizer.com. I would put it in the chat, but the dumb Streamlabs, like, I have to open it up in a different window. So this is what the site looks like right now. It is trash. It looks terrible. It looks ugly. I hate it. This is what it's going to look like. I love it. I like it a lot better. And every 6 or so months, I'm going to try and add new features to it or update the UI a little bit more. But from this to this, it's a lot better. So just go to musicrandomizer.com, and this will show up. It works on Firefox. Ignore this. It works on Firefox. We figured that issue out. But yeah. But oh my gosh, it looks a lot better in my opinion. It doesn't work on phone, and that's why we're working on the remote control. So like you could play it on your laptop, your desktop, whatever, PC, and then you could be across the room, just like normal music on your phone. You could just increase the volume, skip the song, change the settings, you know, do all that stuff from your phone So that's what this is for, because it doesn't work on the. It doesn't work well on the phone. Because like if you play it on your phone, you can't turn off your phone and let it play. You can't do all these things. So it's just one of those things that's like you could just use it on your laptop and then be across the room. I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm just like, it's something at least. So like it might just like I don't want it to be nothing for the phone. So just just to have something done for the phone, I think it looks good, or it's good in my opinion. But I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But let's just see how things are here. So back with the code. Said something unexpected output, end of output. I don't know where though. And it doesn't tell me which line. On click with remote control 20. I'm not exactly sure where it's. Oh, is it this? Because this doesn't exist. Some music playing sites work with the screen off. Yeah, can you let me know which ones? I mean, you like outside of like Pandora, YouTube. I mean, which sites work with the screen off? Because if you can let me know, I'll definitely look at it and then see what I can do about it. Because if there's a way to do it, then I'll definitely oh, I know, I gotta change that. I'll definitely add it to here. I'll definitely add it to here so it plays here also. Because if I can do it offline too, then that'd be pretty cool. Or not offline, but you know, like sort of like an iPod basically. But right now I do not. I've looked into it and I do not know. So I think I gotta change this. I think, is that the output that it's saying? Unexpected end of output. When I open up this, is it this page? I think, no, I think it's this page. Unexpected end of output. Where? This closes here, that closes there. This, you can just say, I think it's 2112 here. This closes, that all closes there. Oh, is it? It's this. Alright, so that's fixed. So we gotta change this to be here. Element ID search 2, that stays the same. Alright, so that's fixed. Object not found. So this is what we get when we search. I believe it's because the... Hold on, let me close some of this code here. We don't need this. We don't need this. We do need this. Is this what we're calling? Search data. Hold on. We're doing data dot search artists. So let me try this again. Alright, it's not let's see why. T nothing. Is there an E here? Yeah, TE. To uppercase. We don't even need that, to be honest. So let's see here. So TEC. So in our code, but it doesn't support all bands yet. Anti-flag and bad religion. Let me write those down. Because I have to add them manually. anti-flag and bad religion. Because I have to add them manually. That's the thing. So I'm definitely getting around to add, like, as you can see, I have, oh wait, you can't see it. I have 216 artists in here, but I'm definitely planning on adding a lot more. I've been just working on the redesign for the past month, month and a half almost, I would say. So, once I finish this, I'm adding a lot more artists. Don't worry, I will definitely get on that, adding a lot more artists. And that's what this survey is down here. This survey down here is gonna be like, it's gonna ask questions like what do you like about the site, what artists should I add, and all that. So that way I know what people want, and I can get to it. But oh no, is the stream still up? Stream still up? Okay. You should make a list with Meadow. Okay, should I make a list? Yeah, definitely. So let me. If you have Twitter, hold on. Like you see my Twitter is here, or you could use this my Twitter here. Use this one. Or either tweet me or DM me a list. Oh wait, you can't see it. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Either DM me or tweet me a list, so I can see the list, because I do want to go expand like more than just rap, because a lot of it is like rap music, pop music. I do want to get more into like the metal or punk. The way it's being genre, like the way it's genre, the how do you say, like, the way it's categorized is metal is going to be metal based on like what Wikipedia tells me or whatever their biography is. Rock is going to be rock. There's some exceptions, like I think I did some artists do like different genres, like they do rap rock, so I did like a genre of rap rock. But like when it comes to like metal, it's all gonna just be metal. I'm not going into the subgenres because there's too much. That's like too much for me to keep track of, and it's too much for like I think users to like. There's so many ways you could find the songs. Look for the artist, find the artist, look for the songs. There's so many ways that I have that I think adding those subgenres won't do much, and it's just a bit confusing. Oh my gosh, I'm talking a lot right now. But yeah, like I said, just tweet me a list or DM me a list. I think I have my DMs open, and you should be fine there. Let me just. But yeah, I do have a list of artists that I have to get to. So it might take a while for me to get to your list, but I will definitely get to it. Like, because I know someone sent me a list of like 50 artists, and so far I think I've only done 25 of them, because there's a lot of other artists that I kind of prioritize that I know. Like, I did the rapper Soulja Boy. And let me tell you, Soulja Boy has 1,000 songs. You don't support it? Doesn't support a lot of artists. I mean, right now it's got 200. But of those 200 or 212, you have to like look at how many songs are on the site. Like, I'm trying to get their full discography of their songs. So look at this. Not that. So look at this. So all of Soulja Boy, 1,000 songs. Gucci Mane, 900 songs, or almost 1,000 songs here. E40, like all these artists here, I try and get all their discography songs onto the site. So that's why it takes a long time for me to finish an artist or finish like multiple artists, because I try and add all their songs that I can find onto the site. So it helps you find more of their music, more of their older music, more of their newer music, and not just their popular music. So like all this, like all 2 Chainz songs, all the Chris Webby songs, you know. Right now it looks like it's a lot of rap music, because I'm way into rap music. But I also got Mariah Carey, I got Green Day, U2. So I'm adding a lot of like other artists rather than just rappers. But there is a lot of no, thank you, Cecilia. But there is a lot of work that I do have to put into this. But that's one of, like, when I do the artist music stuff, it's one of the things that I do love looking into, because I love seeing all the history behind all the artists, because I learn about them. It's a learning thing, and then but yeah, there's a lot to it. So right now, I plan, so this site is about 5 to 6 months old. You also have to remember that the site is only 5 to 6 months old. I built the site technically in a week. I love Gumball. Yeah, Gumball. Yeah, thank you. I built the site technically in a week, and then from there I kind of, like, you know, added more things to it, and then it became this. And once it became this, which was like, I guess, a month after I built it, a month after, I just started adding artists, adding songs, and the goal for last year was to add at least 25,000 songs for the year, and I did that. It's got 26,700. This year, my goal is to have at least 75,000 songs on the site. So nearly, it's gonna be double. So I need to add 50,000 more. But that's for the end, for this year alone. So I hope to have that, at least 75,000 songs, and then next year, same thing, 100, maybe 100,000 more, and then keep adding more and more songs, and hopefully in like 5 years it'll have 1 million songs on here. I don't think it will, but depending on how quickly I can create and faster and faster algorithm to get the songs, it could be a lot quicker. Right now it takes a while, but it's a lot quicker than what it used to be. So that's why I have this here. So total songs, October 6th, the site had 10,000 songs. And then, where was the stalemate? Technically, like, right here. And then December 5th, 26,000 songs. So in 2 months, that was 16,000 songs. And then from here was when I started working on the design changes, because it's, look, it's been the same. Is that new hair gaming for depression? Yes, it is. Yeah, I did my hair like last week. It's annoying because my chat is here and the camera's here. So I want to get back to the code because I've kind of explained a lot of the site already. So let's get back to the code here. So and it makes sense because nothing is being echoed out here. So So we need to sort of add this here. Get banned on Twitch because that's pretty bog. To get banned by Twitch because that's pretty PogChamp right here. Hey, you can't use PogChamp anymore, man. PogChamp's not allowed. We are champ, PogChamp. You can't be doing PogChamps anymore, man. PogChamps are banned. I think Twitch, I don't know, Twitch, there's plus like my YouTube, like there's more people that I interact with. Twitch is kind of like, Twitch is kind of dead, in my opinion. Twitch is like very dead. Pogint. Pog is? Pog is? Yeah. That is true. Pogint. It is very pogint. Indeed. But you know, you can only do so much. Yeah, it's not Pog. Not Pog, Pogint. Alright. So, with this code, I think... it should... How did the... Might as well become British because that's quite cringe, isn't it, bro? Yeah. I don't know. I don't like... I used to like Twitch, but you know, yeah, it is cringe. The Twitch just isn't the... I don't think Twitch is the move, really. I get more interaction on YouTube. And mainly because I got, what, 7,000 subscribers here. But, you know, the grind don't stop on this channel. It's insane. The growth that my channel has had just for literally like nothing. Just posting bullshit. You sent me a small list. Let me check on my phone real quick. Let me see. Yeah, I got your list. I thought I had Blink 182 on my site. Do I not? No, I guess I don't. I thought I had Blink 182. That's wild. Thanks for the list. Hold on, I got an email. I'm gonna have to check that after. Alright, so let's finish this up, and then let's, so I think this code is set here. Yeah, hop, alright. Then, so that code is done here. So when we search for an artist, we can just search. But now we gotta... Most of the sites that I said can play... that I said I can play music with the screen off on mobile use an in-browser audio video player. Well, that's what I use. Or a dedicated one, I'm not sure. That's what this is. So this is an in-browser. This is sourced from YouTube. Yeah, this is just YouTube API. This is how the site is. This is how the site is allowed to be up. If this site wasn't YouTube API, it'd be illegal. I want to be able to run the site. It is just YouTube API. Those other sites, how is it set up though? Is it set up that people upload their own music, sort of like SoundCloud, or is it do they just do it illegally? Because that's the only way I can see it done. It's like if I do it illegally, but I don't really want to, because I think that could cause a lot of trouble down the line later on. So I'm not sure about that one. But I kind of have to use a YouTube API. This I want to make it sticky. Hold on. So this I kind of hello. It's supposed to be sticky. What? Is it static? I thought. Okay, hold on. Let me try. So yeah, that problem is a bit impossible unless you're going to work with YouTube, because you don't want to host people's music. Yeah. Well, the issue with that, like, if you have contact with YouTube right now, let me know, because I certainly don't. And that's the thing with YouTube API, is that's all they're going to say. They'll say, well, we have YouTube API, you're more than welcome to use it. And I'm just going to be like, I'm already using it. So, I don't know. And I guess long term, yeah, there's some sketchy things going on over here we don't talk about. Some sketchy things going on. But that's the thing, is like I don't have contact with YouTube, so it's not one of those things that I can really just do. And I don't understand why is this not working? Did I do it wrong? Position sticky. But that's what it is. It's sticky right here. But when I scroll, it isn't. This. Does it have to do with this right here? No. That. Let me try. Hold on. Let me try this. But could you make YouTube API on another site and this site and send the audio file to your own player on? You could make YouTube API on another site and this site, send the audio to your own player on. But that means I'm technically downloading the music. If you can't, without downloading music, you can't send audio. Unless, like, that's the thing. You can't send. So let me show real quick how this thing works here. So let me just go to my actual site because it has the information. So this is how you could, this is technically, you still have to use YouTube API. And yeah, because it streams. So this is how this works here. Let me make sure this is muted. So look at this. So technically, this is the audio. This is just the audio and not the YouTube video. But technically, it's still being streamed through YouTube with the YouTube API. It's just the audio though. This isn't downloaded audio. This isn't the actual song. Well, it is the actual song, but not from, like, I'm not storing it in a database or anything. Just make some made up link for the audio, paste it, and call it a day. Well, this audio is from the YouTube. I can't download it. Because if I download it from my end and then stream it from the database where it's downloaded from or wherever I'm storing it, that's technically distributing. I don't know the exact proper way of saying it because I don't understand some of that, but technically I would be stealing it and technically giving it out for free. But the way my site works is whenever you play the song, because it's streamed from YouTube, that song or video gets a view. And then whether the video has ads or not, if you have to watch an ad, they get the ad money. So the way I do my site is where I try and make sure each video or the song is from the artist or from the artist's YouTube channel. So from the YouTube, the topic channels, or from the music videos. So that way they get the views that they should be getting, as if it was like actually being streamed, such as like Spotify or whatever. But I am also providing the Genius link. Oh wait, hold on, I'm in the way. How do I move myself? I'm also providing the Spotify link and the Genius link. The Genius link I have to create a script for because it's a bit different with that one. But I don't see a way around this whole... The way I'm doing it now is fine. I'm not the one complaining. I just don't think there's a way around it. Like, I did create a script where I can download the songs for myself and only for myself because I showed it earlier. Let me show it. Hold on. Where is it? Here. I created the script here so I can download the songs using Node.js. But that's only for myself. But I'm not distributing that code or anything. So technically what that is illegal, but I'm not distributing it. I think I've bought enough music to really get some free ones, you know? I've bought 1,000 songs on iTunes, you know? I think some of them I should get back. 1,000 songs at iTunes sure ain't cheap. Over time, though. Not all at once. So we can close this page. I think... we need to get this page here. So when we scroll down... so let me just check the thing here real quick. So when we hit this... When we scroll down... Let's see. Do we get any errors or anything? Oh wait, does it already work? I think it already works. Then if I close this and open it again. Oh, okay, it already works. I thought, okay. But if I do this, alright, yeah. But if I do that, then alright, it works. There's no scroll bar. Let me see if I can make a scroll bar. Now I mean that the algorithm streams the YouTube video on the other side and streams just the audio to a player on your side. So the reason that I'm doing the video is for a visual, because sometimes people might just want to, you know, leave this on and just let it run. Reason it's not audio, well, it does stream the audio, but the reason that it's not audio just to begin with is because I need something to fill space. I need something here to fill the space. So I mean the video is fine. Um, I'm not if I can get the audio to just be streamed, I'll definitely do it on here. But right now it's not something I'm looking at. Probably in the next few months, maybe in the summer, I might do it because I kind of want to get a lot of this stuff done, and then um, get all the design changes done, and then upload it to the site, and then get more artists onto the site. Because without more artists, there isn't much of a driving point for the site. But maybe in the future, just not right now. What is that? Hold on. All right. So why does this not sticky? Why is it not sticky? It has the yeah. You make music. That's pretty cool. Like, I'm open to adding artists that are like not as like I'm open to adding any artist. Um, right now I'm only letting it stream. Cool thing. Right now I'm only it's only letting it stream from YouTube, but I know I can stream have a stream it through SoundCloud. I just don't have that set up. But my minimum you need at least 10 songs to be added to my site, and that's because one there's already 26,700 songs. So if you only have one song, what are the odds of someone finding out your one song? So minimum of 10 songs, so that way you have some chance of being heard. Um, you know, the work has to be like legit. Like don't link me stuff like from like 5 years ago, and then Jack. Oh, I know who Jack Stauber is. Bandcamp. Um, I've heard about Bandcamp. I don't really know what it is. Didn't Jack Stauber do that one TikTok song that became famous? I think I have it on my phone real quick. I won't play it because I think it's copywritten. But but most of the songs, but for most songs on Bandcamp, you have to pay. Yeah. Is it Buttercup? Did he do Buttercup? Yeah, that's what it is. Buttercup. I had that on my phone. I have Buttercup on my phone. I knew who he was. He did that one song. Um why is this most popular song? It's cuz of TikTok. TikTok I mean, I knew about the song before that though. Like I knew that song like maybe 2 years before the TikTok thing blew it up. Which I mean the TikTok trend for it is pretty good too. It's not some cringe trend either. Like the faces that like they catch the face and it does this. It's pretty cool. That TikTok's that was pretty cool. How come? I don't know why it's not working. Because this is I think this so there's a few things left for this section that we need to do. Position sticky top. Do we need to do top 0 compared to something like the dead weight? I don't know about those other. I have no idea what those other trends are, or if those are songs. Never. I only know that one song. Don't actually want to. Oh, do I gotta do this? Oh, okay. Engine on. Didn't it? I don't want it. Alright. So we did this. So now what we need to do now is when you select it. So this is how we're doing the cross browser stuff. So we need to, the way we're doing the cross browser is through like the cookies and all. So when we do this, we're gonna do like, we're gonna create here, we're gonna create a new section called artists, or artist selected. And this stuff, the connection stuff is a bit tricky to get because you gotta, it's sort of like, because it pings the database every 3 to 5 seconds. It's looking for a change in the database. You should listen to some of his albums like Micro Pop, High Low, and Pop Food album. Listen to the stream. Okay, started slowing down for a second. I haven't really listened to music in quite a while, actually. I've just been busy with other stuff. Like, like after this stream, I have to go look at my classes because I got an email for the Microsoft Teams stuff I gotta look at. Yeah. Alright. So now we gotta do this. So, in our code, the way we're gonna connect it is with, hold on. This I can close. We're gonna need this. So we're gonna do cookie selected. So we're gonna do it like that, and then, oh wait. I think I can do this. I don't know. I'll just keep it blank. Should check out Bandcamp. I'll check it out. I'll add it to my list real quick. Yeah. So in our code, oh, we can do this. So okay, hold on. We can do how to select it. So we're gonna do that. So when it creates oh wait. Do we want, no, we don't want it this way. We want to do it where, so on this, so this is how we're gonna do it. So the way we're gonna do it is when you select the artist, it's gonna run a script where it updates the cookie, or it creates a cookie. So on our list here, where is it? Is it even this page? No. We're gonna need to add a onClick equals update, or like a queue for the songs. Small list of songs you want to play after the current one finishes. I do have a playlist. I have to look back at the code for it. So you can create a playlist like this. Let me just go to the actual site since it has it. So you can create a playlist like this and then just name it. And then here. So it should, some of it, and the reason this isn't loading, that's been fixed. A lot of this stuff here has been fixed. So the way it's set up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it should play in order when you click on it. And then if you hit, what was it? What is this? Okay, you can share it, I forgot. You can hit this button to randomize it. So, is it muted? Yeah, it's muted. Alright. So it should play in order, but I don't think it's working right now. See, like it didn't play in order, but it should. And then this should randomize it. Like, the playlist. That's something that I need to fix. But yeah, playlist. I'm gonna add playlist later on. Playlist is not gonna be added right now. Um, that's something I'm gonna probably do in like 5 months, 5 to 6 months, along with the other graphs, because the other graph stuff like this. Oh, it's not even here. Okay, hold on. It's because it's not listed on here, so. So let me show this real quick. So with the, not that, with the graph stuff, should be loading. Why is it? I don't understand. Why is it doing that? Because it's the graph stuff. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I know why. It's something to do with the code. I have to, because I changed something earlier. Where's the so what did I changed something in the code earlier. Is it even, where is the, maybe I come back. Yeah, I might be streaming later, or I might not. I don't know yet. I have to, artist name, I'll have to see. Where did the, this should be loading. Search 3 of all songs, ID result, the value of null. Search artist to uppercase. What? Thank you, D Huncho. Oh, I know. Okay. I know what's going on here. Simp. Don't be so mean, man. Ain't nobody asked for all that. Alright, this should be fixed now. I know what was wrong with it. It had the same command. Alright, there. So look at this. So if I do this, they don't have any data. I thought, I think it's because January, it doesn't, oh, letting girls get the better of you. It's because it's looking for, I think, 2021. So I think in the code I gotta change that. which I knew in the code I would have to change it, but because this is the code for the graphs, which is all here, in which this isn't even. Oh, I put this as a PHP file because look at all this. There's so much to it that I just said I'll just put it in a separate file. But I think we have to change something here, which I think we can do this to. Is it 1 or 2? Because December here should be set to 1, year ID 1. Alright, hold on. Someone's at the door. To deliver views, that is right. It's all about them views, man. Something's wrong with this here. Is it year equals 1, but I'm gonna have to fix that. It's because it's the new year. It's because the new year this isn't working. It messed something up here. So I'm gonna have to fix that. That's something I'll do off screen. Okay, quick, he's gone. Alright. So back in the code, because we're gonna fix that later. Update PC. This is a laptop, man. You can give me all the clout I want? Bet. Yo, give me 10,000 subscribers, man. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. That would be so cool. I think I already have an update. Yeah. So we gotta change. Alright, we're gonna close this, close that, close this. We don't need this. This we do need. You do? You got me? Alright. What's it called? Advertising moment. Do we need this? No. We need this though, because we need to insert this back on there. I think that's all of it here. Because we have that, we have this, we don't need this. We can close that, close that. What else do we need? Update list, update list. We have that. Okay, we need data here. Yo, I'm gonna be the next Mr. Beast. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, Orion. I'm gonna be the next Mr. Beast. It's time. It is time. You see what Mr. Beast's doing now? That's gonna be me at the end of this year. Yes, sir. I'm gonna open up my own food chain. I'm gonna have a billboard, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my setup is already getting better. I got a mic, a Yeti, that I got for $10. Things are changing this year. I'm gonna try and get a new desk this weekend. Maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna try and head out and get a new desk. Cause either that or I might get a Thunderbolt 3. Cause Thunderbolt 3 looks pretty good. Let me show you. Look at this. So, is it this? I don't know. It's one of these that is like $100 that I want to get. I don't know if it's this one. So, Thunderbolt 3 is basically like you can have more than one monitor, And that's what I'm trying to have here. Look at this. So if I can really get this for $40, I'll get it right now. Because I have a USB-C on my laptop, and is this another USB-C? This person, brand new next gen laboratory, $2 million, 2 billion trillion, yes sir. I can't rate. Oh, here it is. I believe that's another USB-C right here. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, it is. Type-C power. So legit, I could have another monitor here. No, so this allows me to have another monitor. But I think there's another one. Is it this one? Is it? I think it's this one. Where you can have more than one monitor. I don't know which one. Is it this one? Because I'm trying to get 2 more monitors set up. I mean, this one isn't any different than this one, because it's still USB-C, and it's only got 1.5 stars. What is up with that? Thing is trash. Let's see. These aren't even... Some of these aren't even good. Like, look at this. What is this, though? I want this one. You know, I think you just need a VGA or HDMI, depending. Well, my laptop's got two, you know how my laptop's got 2 monitors? It's got a monitor here and a monitor here, and then my laptop. I want another monitor so I can have it above my laptop. That's what I need. Because like I noticed I noticed that when it comes to like working on something, I need another monitor. And so I mean, having this would help, but at the same time, what if I need a 5th monitor? So that's what I'm trying to see. Because my computer is an i7, and it should be able to handle that, because I don't know. The Thunderbolt 3, though, it's like $100. A good one. But, I'm trying to see... I'm not opening it this time. I'm trying to see, what's it here? USB that does it all? Let me see. This is from 2015 though, so I don't think it's gonna... And then a laptop, yeah, 10 monitors, Razer 10, and then a laptop. It's all being run on a laptop. This is from the Samsung site. He got that drip. Yes, sir. But and this comes with another USB port. That is pretty clean. I might just get this now. 50% off, limited time. January, dude, I could have this. Hold on. I might just get this now. Let me check my bank account real quick. I legit might just get this now. Not this one. This one's trash. This one would be God tier, but this is gonna be like $300 right here. This one. Do they have it here? The dock. Yeah, let's see what this one is. Wow, I check my bank account. Yeah, it's $300. What did I say, man? But look at this setup. Look at it. It's... Oh my god. And that's just... I don't understand the point of having big monitors. Because big monitors kind of... it makes sense, but at the same time it's like... The cartoon in the background. This pod guy's letting us watch a small No, I think it's Gumball. I found we got a little TV, so I'm just gonna be leaving it on because I mean I don't mind just having it on. I don't have the sound on. I muted it. Muted it. Let me check my bank account. See. Do I got the money? Do I got the money? What do I got? 268. What do I need this for? Okay, so there's that. 268, 268. Let me hold on. My car is 215. I'm getting this now. Where'd it go? I'm buying this right now. Let me see here. Buy now. Free shipping? I'm gonna have this in 2 days. Check out. They do PayPal. Let's go. Where's PayPal? Oh, here it is. I'm getting this now. Ultimate, save up money for the Ultimate Workstation. I don't know, man. Hold on. Hold on. What's a school dress? I need to. Get the school dress real quick. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna buy it. Oh, not this. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this. I'm buying the multi-port adapter. I'm buying this one. Hold on. Where is it? It's a small one. I'm buying what, I don't know which one it is. I can't hold on, let me see. Here. I'm buying this one. Let me edit because this one I don't have. You think I got $300 right now? I wish. This one. But it's still a good price because I can add another monitor and it's got another USB port. So that's what's up. But hold on, I gotta hold on. Is it this? Yeah, it's that. Contact information. That's pretty poggers. Dude, express is 1 day, expedited is 2 days. So why would it be express is $14 more for 1 day, but for free you can get it in 2 days? That's a scam. Yeah, I'm not streaming it. What you see on the screen is what you see on the stream. I'm not streaming what I'm ordering. It's been ordered. Let me make sure I got the email though. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, wait, hold on. Dude, all this school stuff I'm gonna have to look at in a bit. And why did this go to my spam? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I ordered it. So that's good. While we're at it here, let's look at monitors. So we got that, which is good. Let's look at monitors. This is a dope monitor, but it's just some of these. Let me just look up like, because for my monitor, if I do get a new desk, I need my monitor to stand up. But some of these just, I might get on my PC because I want to play guitar while you do this. Yeah, that's what's up. Look at this. Why would this be $300? Why is this $300? Like, what is this for? Is this for like Is this for like restaurants when they do like a POS system? Is that what this is? This looks like it's for a POS system. But for $300, who the hell is buying this? I think it's for a POS system. There's no way this monitor is $300. Let's see what Best Buy and other things have. It's a wall-mounted thing. I don't know, man. Just for $300 though, for 9-inch, 9 inches. Come on, man. For 9, dude. My dick is almost longer than that. What is this? Oh, what's this? Is this a monitor stand? $43, but dude, I didn't ask for all this stuff here popping up. Thing is though, I don't know if I need to get a new monitor or a new I'm gonna need a new desk, I think, but like, what the hell is this? These aren't monitors. Hello? I don't know if Best Buy at 10 hours. That's the 10 hours. That's fun. I wanted. That's what's up. I'm saving up. That's good. I don't know which. Some of these, like, look at these. Dude, Best Buy is a scam. Best Buy is a scam. I know Amazon got some good prices. Like, I know because I got the monitor that I have next to me on Amazon for a good price. It was like $70 for like, it came with the monitor. What's up, Joshua Loss? Best Buy is a scam. It for real is. $300 for a little monitor. Like, come on, man. Now, like this, I don't. Some of these, yeah. Some of these is like from Amazon themselves. Like, but a lot of these are good prices. It's just, look at this, $1,200 for this monitor. Thing is basically a PC. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm not getting a monitor for a while. I'm just gonna get a desk. I'm just gonna go to Target, look for a desk, and let it be, let it ride. There's no way I can get that right now. So what were we doing? I was looking at that, but I gotta fix the graph stuff like later on. I'll probably do that like some other day, the graph stuff, because I'll fix it like tomorrow or something, because I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, because tomorrow I have to get my class stuff situated with, and then I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and party. Alright, so in our code, let's get back to this. Yeah, like, so the desk that the school gives is very small, and I want to get a bigger one. I got like, I think hundreds. I could do like 100. My budget is, I got, what was it, $170? I think I got, because I got a Target gift card too. I'm just gonna bring what I got and then see what they have. But I also want to make sure like it's adjustable height, because if I could line it, I mean, I still want to use the desk that the school gave, so that way I can utilize it in some way. So I want to get a desk where I can elevate it, or the height, to the same height as the desk here, So that way I have more, like, I'm not buying like a 10-piece desk set. I can use the desk that's already here and then add on to it. Because the I do want to get a corner here, so like I am in the corner, and I don't know, because I do want to do a corner L, but I don't want to get a desk set. I just want to get a piece, so then I could just make an L. I don't want to, because I still gotta bring it back home, or whenever school is over, I gotta bring it somewhere. So that's the thing. I don't want to get a whole, build a whole house in here before I actually live in one. But yeah. So we need to create a function list here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do. I just forgot. We're gonna have to do this. No. So we're gonna do that, and then we need to. Oh, wait, let's just copy this. But Orion, is there anything going on with the game? The RPG game, the game that we're making? My stream, the school internet, I don't know. It's back up. I was saying, is there anything going on with the game as of late? The semester just started, so I don't know when y'all want to hop back on that. Just let me know. But yeah, so we're gonna do document doc. Oh wait, we need to get the cookie first. How did I do it before here? Do it like this. So I'm gonna do, we set it in the beginning up here. No, we didn't. Why these people in my dorm room are so loud? I need to get like headphones, but I also, I don't know. I want to eat string cheese or maybe shredded cheese. Hey man, you do you. You do you. Very protein life, I swear. At that point, you might as well just drink milk. How did I do the favorites here? Oh, here. So, get cookie, console new favorites. We don't need to do this, but get cookie favorites. Add the favorites. Okay, so basically we could just do this and then human.cookie. So add the favorites, cookie equals. What the hell is going on? I hate when they're so loud. Like, it's so annoying. Look at that sub count. Almost 7,100 subs. I don't know where that guy went, but he said he's getting me 10,000 subs. If we hit 10,000 subs tomorrow, damn, that's insane. So this is how we did it here. So we're doing it like this pretty much here. Instead of favorites, we're gonna do artist selected, and then like this, but instead of song ID, it's gonna be artist like this. Oh, did I see that thing go down? No, that better go back up. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty. So artist selected is here. So when we update the list, it should get the artist selected. And then in here though, we need to checkbox it. So we need to run hold on. We need to run a code where if it's in the array. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do list artist selected. I don't know. Hold on. They're screaming. Oh my god, why are they screaming? They're being so loud. It's so annoying. And then we're gonna do list of artists equals explode, and then we're gonna do this. And then because now we make it an array, we should do this. So if an array was it artist name inside of list of artists, not so rough, I can hear you from here. I don't know, man. I tried to tell him to, like, you know, keep it down before, and it didn't really work. And it's kind of like, it's just, I don't know, it's just me, though. I think it's just because the room echoes. It makes it louder. And it's worse when it rains. I swear to God, being on the 5th floor, when it rains, it's 10 times louder. It's insane. I hear a song. And it sounds like the song is, I don't know. So, hold on. So we should be able to do this here. So when we do it, we should be able to do if. Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's what it feels like. I mean, it doesn't help that the ceiling is metal. It really does not help that the ceiling is metal. Is it checked? I believe it's checked. I think this is done for this aspect. But hold on. This isn't all done though. We gotta add this here. So we add this here, and then we add this in here, not in here, and then we add this. So that's for that, and then we gotta do the same thing here. So like that, and then add this here. We're gonna add this here. So when we when we choose an artist, hold on. Where's the script here? So when we pick an artist, it adds it to here. And if there's nothing here, it creates one. So let me look at this real quick. So let me refresh this and let me open up the script here. So we don't have the artist selected here. So if I click here, oh no, what happened? Line 8. What? Load artist, line 8. See, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, I know. We're gonna do this in the code here. We're gonna do, in the code, we're basically just gonna do this. So in the code, we're just gonna do get, oh wait, hold on. Who are these people? Well, who are you, first of all? Before you ask who are these people, who are you? If what's the meaning of life? Honestly, man, I don't know. I wish I knew, but I really don't, man. I'm just doing what I can, you know. Does this create artist selected? I don't think it does. Get cookie. I'm Charlie, bro. Can't you read with your eyes? No, I read with my ears. Thank you very much. I think in the code I gotta do this. Wait, no. What does the fox say? To be honest, ning 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 ning. I don't know what the song goes. If cookie equals null, is that what I need to do, man? I don't need this one open. Alright, so that worked. Alright, so if I click this, it should update this. Alright, it does. The 2 chains, and then if I click this, it should update this to say 303. So hold on, it doesn't add it, or it doesn't append it. See ya, Charlie Dax. That's what's up. It doesn't append it. So in the code, it's supposed to append it here. Oh, this is why. Hold on. So that's why. Just a silly mistake. And then if I hit this, it should update it. It does. So that's what's up. So look, it updates this, but we're gonna change this. What's up, Orion? So we're gonna change this so the selected ones are always at the top. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that. You know what? No, I'm just gonna do a clear all. Or don't know how I'm gonna do this. Cause what if maybe I can do a selected. Hold on. So because when we update it, we're gonna also in the code we're gonna do this. So when we update it, we're gonna need to do this. So when we do update list, we're gonna have to do this. New favorites. We're just gonna do this. Hold on. I'll just rename this. Back when I was just a boy. Back when I was just a boy. Nothing was better than a pat on the back. No idea where that's from, bro. We don't need to console log this. We're gonna do update favorites. So we're basically just gonna do the same thing here, but we're gonna do update list here, and then so like this, but we're gonna do this. We have this. We're gonna do. Oh, this is gonna be very quick actually, because we've actually built. We basically have already built this code. Select word. Okay. I don't know if we need to echo that back. I think this is everything we need. So when we update this, and then so it's also gonna be in the list, but on the site we're gonna do this. So it's also gonna be listed here, but we're gonna create a drop down here in the code. So hold on. Let me show this real quick. Do it. So let me just show this real quick. So it's gonna have like something like this, but it's gonna be a button. So when you click it, it'll like slowly bring down all the artists that you've selected. So what's it? Is it this? I think so. Let's see. See you, dude. Have a nice time. That's what's up. And we're going to change this CSS here. Size equals, let's say like 55 pixels. Then we're going to add an on click to it, but hold on. So, oh my god, they're being so loud. They're being so loud. Why are they being so loud? Oh my god. So in the code now, we need to do an on click here. So on click equals load selected artist. And we're gonna create a new file here called load selected artists.php. And basically what we're gonna do now is we need to create a function here. So we're gonna create this mention this. We also need to do a update list, so we need to update the list. So this says is true. So update list. I think we're gonna change to on click. So it's update list add and update list remove. So we're gonna do this. Hold on. So we're gonna do this here. So hold on. How are we gonna do this? Else echo this. But instead of here, we're gonna do this and then space update add remove. So let me just copy this real quick. And then if I refresh this, it should say, oh my god, they're screaming. It says update list remove. So if we do update, what the fuck is going on? Update list remove. We're gonna do, basically when we do this, oh my god, they're being so loud. They're being so loud. They're being so loud, it's so annoying. But hold on, we're gonna do it like this. And then we're gonna do it like this. Attribute song ID. I don't know if we need to do song ID. We need to do artist though. So with the artist, we need to do like this. And then favorites. So we're gonna do artist list array. And then hold on. Artist selected. We don't need to do this, but we're gonna do update. Hold on. Update favorites. We don't need to do that since we're doing that down here. So we could basically do this. Take this out. I'm definitely when they do like room agreements, I'm definitely gonna mention how loud it is, because it does get very loud and it's very annoying. I think they're leaving now though. I hope so. I hope they are. Oh my god, I really hope they are. I think we're doing this here. And wait, this is for add? Or okay, wait, hold on. Let's change this. Add and remove. So I think that's correct here now. And artist selected, artist selected. Let's see. Oh my god, they're being so loud. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh my god. I don't know. Don't know if I can handle it anymore. So let's see. If I unclick 303 and I update this, It doesn't do anything. How come? Favorites is not defined. Hello? Favorites is not defined? What the fuck does that mean? Favorites, up, list, add, list, remove. Favorites is not defined? Um, hold on. This makes sense, but at this, hold on. Remove, update list, remove, update list, add. We do have to change this, but hold on. Why does it say favorites is not defined? Five, oh, it's right here. So, get this. I unfavorite this, refresh this, it doesn't do anything. Song ID, oh my god. Alright, that should be everything. So it does do that, but we also need to change the attribute. So when we remove it, we need to change the attribute of it so it can be have the ID. So because it has the ID, this is good. So we can do this. Attribute. Okay, so this is the code right now. Click, and then we need to change it to update, like, update list, add, and then it's gonna be like this. And then remove. So when we do this, it should change the attribute of it to be remove. So it removes it, but I also want to, hold on, what does this say? Unidentified expression. But update list remove is right here. ID. That doesn't make sense here. Hold on. Uh, 30H. What? Three? Oh, maybe I gotta convert it to a string? Hold on, maybe I gotta do it to a string. Dot, was it toString? Let me try this. This might work. What? Oh, it doesn't update it. That's the issue. So it doesn't change it in the code. Is it just, hold on. Is it just them? It just seems to be them. Oh, is it? Hold on. Yeah, it is attribute. Oh, it has to be a class. Okay. Hold on, maybe we can do... I know, hold on. We could do this. So then we could do this, and then here we're gonna do this. And again, they are yelling still. Oh my god, could they stop yelling, please? And then when we do this, we should be able to go in here and then say, hold on. We should be able to then get the class of it. I think the class Hello. Oh my god, I've been muted this whole time. Oh my god. I can't believe I've been muted this whole time. Oh my god. I don't know how long that's been like that. Alright, so... God, I can't believe I was muted. I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. Where's the... Where's the part of the code that does... this. We need this here. And they're being so loud out there. Oh my god. Num rows. We're gonna do it like this. And then it's gonna be like this, where we get artist selected. Like this. And then we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do this equals explode. Like this. So we're gonna do this for, so we're gonna do 4 equals 0, x less than count. We're gonna do echo, let's just do this for now. So when we click on that, we load that in with this. So let's see how that looks with our code. And let's see. So we click this and nothing happens. Why? Because that does that. So we need to take this out. Click this. Array to string conversion. What? Why are they being so loud? Oh my god, it's so annoying. Next time I do this, next time I stream this long, I'm gonna be in a different room. I'm not gonna stay in this room to stream this long, because they are too loud out there. Line 19. So let's try this. So look, so that's the ones that I selected. So we're gonna basically do the same thing that we did before, except we're going to do it like this. So hold on a second, let me see how I can do this. This is gonna do this here, but we don't need this here because it's gonna be checked anyways. So let me just take this out here. And let me see here. They're being so loud. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Let me see here. So that's there. Name, we've already done. Include conditionals. We do that. This here. So let's try this again here. So we click this. Undefined variable is true. Technically we don't need it, so. Oh my god. It froze for a second. But we're back. We don't need this in our code here because it's always going to be true. So let me just check this. 303. Yep. But yeah, and then oh wait, that creates double IDs here. So that's gonna be tricky, huh? Because now there's two IDs here and here of the same ID. We can't have that. Maybe I might remove that from here. So hold on. Let me show this. So in the code, you know how we add it or like it gets checked? We change the check. I might just remove it because it might just be easier just to add it in the list up above. So let me just see how that would look. So like if I click on, so let me show this. If I click on like 50 cent. Okay, hold on. I wanted it to remove the thing, not just the. Okay, hold on. We can fix this easily. Alright, so look. If I hit 50 cent, or if I hit 50 cent, what? It should remove it. Hello? Did I do this on the wrong one? Load artist. Let me, hold on. Maybe I gotta do this on something else here. Alright, let me try this again here. Let me actually look at the, so we only have 6.9. So if I hit 50 cent, his name should have been removed. How come? Artist add to artist list. Why was this not artist list 50 cent? It should have removed this from there like that. But it doesn't do it in the code for some reason. Is it because, oh, it's a class, that's why. So get this, right? So look, so if I hit 50 cent, or it shouldn't be on remove. So hold on, on remove, it should have been the, or on add, hold on. So on the list add, it should be there. But on list add, it should remove it. So hold on, let me get this. So like this. So when we add an artist, he disappears and he should show up here like this. So that means, well, first that means we won't have the same ID anymore, which is good. Because if we remove this, I want to technically add it back into here, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. So yeah, because look, if I do that, I want that to be removed, and then get it. What? Oh, okay. Is there something in our? No, there isn't. But that's gonna be it for today's stream. We did a lot today. I think tomorrow we're gonna finish this up. Because that's really this is really what we needed, and then the help pop-ups we'll also do tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream.